See here, yesterday we have discussed about force and we have discussed force. Today we will discuss about pressure. Okay, pressure. We'll discuss pressure now. What is pressure? Okay, see here, is there any relation between force and pressure? We will see it. Okay, try to push a nail into wooden plank. See here, there two are there. See here, nail is there, hammer is there. Okay, suppose if you turn head into down, is pointed is there, no pointed. Is pointed is means sharp end is there, na turn into the upside. Then try to push into wooden plank. Okay, see here. Okay. See here. See here. This is nail like this. This end is like this. Sharp edge. Right. Right. Is hammering means with hammer he is hitting. In another end, in another, this is head. Okay, this is wooden plank. This is sharp edge. He is hitting with the hammer. Right. In which case, nail will pushed into penetrated into wooden plank. In which case, it is easy for nail to go into wooden plank. In which case, this case, because here is there, na sharp edge is there. It is sharp edge. Sharp edge. Point. Pointed. Pointed edge. But here nail is there, na here head is there. Head is there. This will take for this much force required. Why? See here, once again I am telling. Here one nail is there. One side head is there like this. And another side sharp edge is there like this. Okay. I am reversed like this. This is nail. Nail one, case 1, case 2. Suppose this is a wooden plank. Wooden plank. This is wooden plank. See, in case 1, I am hitting with hammer. I am hitting with hammer. In second case, also I am hitting with hammer. Okay. In first case, it is easy for nail to penetrate into wooden plank. But in second case, it is difficult for nail to penetrate into wooden plank. Means bench. Take any bench. Okay, why? See here. Here, nail area of contact with nail and this bench is very less. See here. Here, area of contact with nail with the bench is very high. Here, area is like this. Head and bench. Here in first case, area of contact is just 0.1, less contact. So in case if you apply force here, more pressure will be acting on this bench by this nail. But here, if you apply force here less pressure will acting on bench. Why? Here area of contact between this one, what? Nail head and bench is high. means area is high. From these cases, we can conclude that if high, area is high, pressure is what? Less. Pressure is nothing but force per unit area. What is pressure? Force per unit area. Here, per area, how much force you are applying? Per unit area, how much force you are applying that? Okay. See here, from this example, we can conclude that pressure is depend on what? Force and area. Right? If the area of contact is, if area of contact is less, more friction. Sorry, more what? Tell me, more pressure. The area of contact is less, more pressure. The area is high, what? Less pressure. So here, if any person, see here, see here, a person is carrying luggage, right? Before lifting luggage into his head, what he will do? He will turn the cloth like this and prepare the cloth and put on his head. Okay. Then, okay, I will send video. Right. I will send recorded video. Don't worry, left this class. I will send recorded video. Right. See here. Suppose one cloth is there. I have made like this, and I put it. He put like this here. See here, around his head like this. One red towel is there, na? He put like this. Why he has put like this? Directly, if he put his luggage like this, suppose if you put luggage like directly, then more pressure will acting on his head. Acting on his head. More pressure acting on his head. If there is no towel inside like this. So what he has done? He has done his cloth like this. So the area of contact is increased. If area is increased, what happen? Pressure is decreased. So less pressure means he can easily lift his luggage. So here porter is there na, carrying heavy load. By using this cloth, by using his cloth, he increased the area. Area means area. Suppose a pin is there. Okay. If you pointed your skin pin, it will hurt you. It will hurt you. You throw a pin into your skin, it will hurt you. But if you throw a ball or small rubber bat, it will not hurt you. Why? Here sharp edge is there. Here no sharp edge. Sharp edge means because of sharp edge, pressure will increases. Pressure will increase. Here no sharp edge, so pressure will be less. More pressure means less area. Area of contact. Area here is what? Just one point. Here area is what? This one. Right. So next what? I have given two examples. From these two examples, we can conclude that area, if the area of contact is more, then the pressure will be less. If the area of contact is less, more pressure. Now see here, see here. Note that the area, note that the area is in the denominator is the above expression. So the smaller area, the larger pressure on surface for the same force. Means what? For smaller area, force is what? Pressure is what? Pressure equal to force per unit area. This is our definition. Here, for the same force, if the area is very less, pressure will be high because area is in the denominator. If the area decreased, the pressure will be increased. Okay, inversely proportional. Area decreased, pressure increased for the same force. So, in the case of nail, if it is sharp edge, then the area will be decreased. So pressure will be high. Okay. So the area of the pointed end and the nail is much smaller than that of the end. Okay. For the same force. Therefore, produces pressure sufficient to push the pointed end of the nail into wooden plank. See here. Here only all this, no need to worry. Here only 2 points are there here. Pressure, force, area. The same force acting on two different surfaces. If the area is less, area of interaction is there less, then pressure will be high. Okay, right. See here. Suppose our bags are there. Your bag, school bags are there. For the school bags, okay, the ropes are brad straps are there, na straps. Bag straps means like this. For bag, some straps are there. You are putting on your shoulders. That straps. Okay, that straps have must be broader. If that are braided, that bag will not hurt you. If this is very thin and like this, it is a bag. Okay, this is put into your shoulders. If it is a very sharp like this, it will hurt you. If it is a broader like this, it will not hurt you because here area is more. This is area here. Here just one line, one just thread. But here broad. Area is more. If the area is more, pressure is what? Less. Less pressure means it will not hurt you. Okay. So for the bags, what they will do? Broader straps will cover it. Next, see. Pressure exerted by the liquids and gases. Here we have seen pressure exerted by the person with the hammer and some luggage we have seen. See here, liquids and gases also will exert some pressure. Okay, we will see some examples. Take here. See here, one balloon is there. If you pour the water into this, the balloon will expand. Means what? That water is there, na? Water pressurize the pressurize the balloon. So balloon size will be increased. So if the more water pour into this beaker, then what happen? The more pours, the more liquid pours, exert a pressure on this balloon, right? By this way, the balloon will be expanded. So what from here, what you can say, pressure exerted by water at the bottom of the container depends on the height of the column. Height of the column means what here? Pressure. right? Okay, I will send video, recorded video. Right, see here, one column is there. What here column? In this column, if the water height is depth of the water is high, then the more pressure will acting on this. Okay. So here, what you can say that water is nothing but liquid that pressurizing the liquid. So pressure also exerted by the liquid also. Liquid will exert some pressure. Okay. See here some examples. See here. This is what one glass is there. At one end, he has fixed one balloon. He poured the water. Then what happened? That liquid will exert force on the walls of the container. This here, it will exert some force. Okay, by this way, water go like this. So pressure will acting on like this. Okay, here sharp edge is there. So more pressure is there. The water will go like this. Right. See here. In the same way here bottle is there. I have placed the holes at equal distance from bottom. It means same height from here like this. Then what happened? See here, water is there na? The height of the from bottom height of the hole is same in this case. So what happened? For here each hole area is same. Why? I have made the same area, same equal holes. See here, my bottle is there. Okay, here I have made holes around it. This is one hole, 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 this is one. All these are equally spaced, and also this area is also same. Area of the hole is same. So in all these cases, pressure is same. Pressure accepted by the water. See here, pressure accepted by the water is same on the all these holes. So same water will be flowed into ground side, right? So liquids exert equal pressure at the same depth. Same depth. Okay, depth is same, equal pressure. Okay, means what? See here, you have to see here. What you have to see here only? How to see depth. Depth from here to here. You have to see depth. This one. This one is same for all these holes. Okay. From this is same for all holes. Same depth. So what happened? Pressure on these holes is same all cases. So equal pressure. Here equal pressure, equal pressure, equal. Okay. Right. Next. Next case. Suppose you have seen your what? Some pipelines are there. If any hole is made, okay, to the pipe, then water will come with more force. That is why why that much force. The hole is very high. The water will not come with that much force, that much height. But if the hole is very small, that water will go into more height. Why? Suppose because of pressure only. If less area, more pressure. So more height, the water will go. See here another atmospheric pressure. What? Atmospheric pressure. What is atmospheric pressure? Around us, our air is there. Around us, air is there. That air also exerts some pressure. Previously, we have seen water fluid. Fluid also exerting some pressure on others. But here, air also exerting some pressure. Air means nothing but atmosphere. Around in air, some atmosphere is there. That atmosphere is nothing but air. That also exerting some pressure. Okay. So, atmospheric pressure is what? The pressure exerted by this air is called atmospheric pressure. Okay, right? We will see now. See here. See here, one glass is there. One glass bottle. We have pour some water. Means sorry, some air is there. Air inside. This experience, this exerting some pressure on the this bottom side. Okay, exerting some pressure. Air is exerting some pressure. This is called gravity also. Gravity is equal to atmospheric pressure. Right. See here. Rubber sucker pressure on the surface. Rubber sucker like this. Rubber sucker is like this. Inside is hollow. If you turn it like this, between this rubber sucker and the air, there is no air gap. Then it will be attached. Means why? Inside this sucker there is no air. Okay. Means what happened? From outside, atmospheric pressure is there from outside, but inside there is no pressure. Why? There is no air. There is no air between this sucker and the ground. There is no air. Suppose this is inside, no air, but outside air is there. Air pressure is like this, but inside there is no pressure like this. No pressure like this. So what happened? It was attached like this, fixed like this, fixed to ground. So, in order to lift this sucker to outside, you have to apply more force. That must be greater than this pressure, right? That force must be greater than atmospheric pressure. If the force is more than the atmospheric pressure, then only you can lift this sucker. But if the if inside the sucker some air is there, then it is easy for you. Why? Because upside also some pressure is there. So it is adding your force, so you can easily lift. So when you press the sucker, study it. When you press the sucker, most of the air between it cup and the surface escapes out. Means no air between the surface and this sucker cup. The sucker sticks to the surface. It was sticked because the pressure atmosphere acts on it. Pressure, atmospheric pressure from outside, it will act on that. The applied force would be large enough to overcome the atmospheric pressure. This activity might give you an idea about the magnitude of atmospheric pressure. I will explain once again this one because it was important. Let us take, suppose, one, this is hollow, nothing is inside. This is hollow, something. Okay, I am fixing on the ground like this, right? Now I have removed all air inside it. Some air is there, na? Hollow means some air is inside. I am removing air outside. Removing. I have removed. Here no air inside. Now it was fixed. Now it was sticked to this ground. Now if you want to lift this hollow, You have to apply more force. That force must be greater than the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure. What is atmospheric pressure? Atmospheric pressure will pressurize like this, pressurize. That air is there na, that exerting some pressure on this bench, hollow bench, hollow. So it was sticked to ground. Inside there is no air to put pressure like this. No air, so no pressure inside. Only one pressure is acting like this. One pressure is acting like this. So bench was sticked like this. If suppose if the air is inside, then it is easy for you lift this bench, because this air, inside air also exerts some pressure. Okay, this will aid in you. So it is easy for you. Okay, see here. Next we will see. See here. See here. Two hollow metallic hemispheres. See here. Two hollow metallic hemisphere. This one is one hemisphere. This is hemisphere. Two are joined, and inside this hollow sphere there is no air. No air. So we have to divide this. Here so many horses are there. So many horses are there, but these hollow spheres are not. We are not in a position to divide. Why? Means inside this no air is there, but outside air is there na, that is exerting some pressure like this, pressure like this, pressure like this, pressure like this. This is exerting pressure. So this was tightly fixed, tightly attached. So more force, that force must be greater than this pressure you have to apply. So from this example you can conclude that atmospheric pressure is very high. Okay. Inside a man also, inside man some atmospheric air is there. If there is no air inside, then because of this atmospheric air, your legs, your head, everything will be like this. There is no air inside you. Because of air inside you, that is also exerting some pressure, so you are like this, right? So from these examples, what you have learned? What is the pressure? Force per unit area. Pressure is nothing but force per unit area. How much force is acting on area, that is pressure. Okay. If the area in which you are acting, the force, you are forcefully, you are throwing a ball on less area, then pressure will be high. Suppose take one pin, sharp edge, pointed edge. You put on your skin, it will hurt you. But if you take one stone like this, you put on your skin, it will not hurt you, because this is sharp edge. It will penetrate into your skin, but it will not penetrate into your skin. Okay, right, right. You have seen what next also, and fluids. Fluids in the atmosphere. These two also exerting pressure on surroundings. How you can say? For fluids, I have tell someone example. Suppose this is a one jar. I am pouring some one fluid water. I have tied here one balloon. Because of this pressure of the fluid, this balloon was enlarged. In the same way, atmospheric pressure. How atmospheric pressure? I have tell already. Atmospheric pressure, right? Because of atmospheric, only someone heart's example I have given. Because of atmospheric pressure, you are unable to pull the these hemispheres, hollow hemispheres. You can't pull like this. You can't divide. Okay, right, right. Next we will see. Next class we will see another concepts.